All right, Tony's running. Tony's walking. He's walking away. For those of you waiting on Tony, look at me. Look at my sweater. Like, for the audio listeners, I got a sweater. It's got Santa on it, and he's holding a pizza, and it says Christmas delivery. And I got pizzas on the sleeves. It's a pretty cool sweater. And I've got a hat on. I've got a little hat. I don't know if you can see the lights, but it's got lights on. It's got a sloth on it. Yeah. Doesn't it look Christmassy over here? Well, it looks more Christmas. Cut to Tony's side. Look how Christmassy it looks over there. And my wish came true. There's no Tony.
You ready, Tyler?
I'm ready. I don't know what's happening. Oh my goodness. Where's Tony?
The Christmas man is here.
The Santa Claus.
Christmas man is here.
The Christmas man is here.
He's got a big bag. He's got a big old bag.
Oh,
baby. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, the gut. Okay, hello.
Hello, young boy.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
You like my beard?
It's very nice.
Oh, yeah.
So luscious.
I wonder if I have something in this big old sack for you.
I hope you got something in your big old sack for me.
Oh, yes. Your favorite.
Oh.
Oppenheimer,
the real story. The man behind the atomic bomb.
Do you like that movie?
I heard so much about this movie.
By acclaimed director.
Robin Baxter.
Yeah, the Oppenheimer, right?
On DVD.
You said you liked the Oppenheimer movie.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
One more thing in here. I know what you like with the movies.
I like the movies.
Popped corn.
Oh, yes, the corn popped.
Yes, the popping corn.
The popping corn. So I can eat it with my movie.
Oh, yes, the popping corn.
Santa knows me so there's so much popping corn. It keeps coming.
Some more popping corn.
The more...
Take some more popping corn. Take some more popping corn. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yay!
Woo!
What about the milk? I don't know how you didn't get that in your water. That was impressive. Good job, Santa. All right, well, let's put on the Oppenheimer now.
Yeah, baby.
Everything's crusty.
Just how I like it, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
It was me the whole time.
Tony!
I'm Santa Claus.
Whoa! I always had a feeling. Because I've never seen you and Santa in the room at the same time.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this, honestly.
Wow. My whole reality is just shattered. My inner child has been healed. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Off Angle Podcast. The podcast where two best friends take a look at movies and all that life has to offer from a slightly different, it's a pretty different perspective today.
Sometimes Santa's here.
Sometimes. You have a 1 in 52 shot of seeing Santa.
True. It's like a loot box.
Yeah. So, Oppenheimer, the real story.
Yeah.
It also came out. Why does it also say 2023? This is also a 2023.
Maybe.
How'd you get it on? Did they still make DVDs? Okay. Yeah. And they put it out the same. They're just trying to get some of those sales.
I think so. Literally on Amazon, there's like, got to read some of the reviews.
Well, for those of you that have stuck with us, you know we missed a week. Our first week, it was, it happens. It was bound to happen. But we made it back for the holiday special, baby. And that's all that really matters.
Basically, I had to hibernate to perform the sanctification process.
This doesn't just happen naturally.
Here we are. Here, I'll read some things for you. This is a documentary, not the movie. It still is good if you like documentaries, but I was disappointed it was not the movie. It looks close to the movie, which couldn't have been an accident or the closeness of the release dates. This is not the actual movie, just a British dude droning on for a really long time discussing the true story. I thought it was the extra info on the movie disc, but nope.
They're swindling people. Yeah. They swindled you, my boy. How much did you pay for that?
Like $9.
That's a steal, honestly.
I don't remember how I even found it, to be honest.
Well, I'm impressed. But it's the holiday season, which means we're pushing back our regularly scheduled programming. So if things go well anyway, we should have this holiday episode. Yep. Then we're gonna do a New Year's Eve episode, end of year episode,
whatever that means.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
And then I think we'll get back to where we left off with Suzume and Nimona on that third podcast. So you have plenty of time to watch those movies.
Hell yeah.
But today's holiday time. This should go up right before Christmas for those that celebrate it. But we celebrate it if it wasn't apparent.
No, it's just a normal.
It's just an outfit.
No, like you said, it's random, and this time it just happened to be close to Christmas.
True. You got a rare pull today, guys. This doesn't happen every time.
Bro, your hat lights up.
Yeah, dude.
Spiffy.
Yeah.
I love it.
It was from a white elephant at my job like years ago. I stole it, baby.
What did you give?
I couldn't remember, I honestly don't remember. It was like 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not recently.
Like,
no.
Okay.
But I've had it. I've kept it. So, and I'm happy with it. It was a great find.
Why is it called a white elephant?
I don't know.
Where's all the other colors?
What's the white and what's the elephant? Well, neither makes sense.
There's got to be a story.
Because there's also Yankee Swap, right? That's another name for it. But
I've never heard of that. Sure.
Yeah, that's
I don't
another
know.
name for it. Which, the swap at least makes sense, but...
there's also the Bumblebee Busqueret.
True, yeah.
So
I like that
where
one.
did that one come
that
from?
one at least makes sense, Bumblebees are known for trading gifts.
My favorite.
The gift of honey and nectar.
Here, I'll tell you. White elephant, a useless gift. So the cunning kings of Siam, as the story goes, used to give white elephants away to anyone who displeased them or had fallen out of favor, so that they would be forced to spend a fortune keeping the precious animals.
Right.
So it's when you give a really nice gift to someone you don't like, so that they have to spend money taking care of it.
Okay. Interesting.
Wonderful.
So I need to start approaching white elephants differently then. I'm going to get someone a dog.
Literally. I thought it was going to be like a heartwarming story, not like a... We used to give animals to people we hate.
I mean, I prefer... Out of the, traditions, I definitely prefer white elephant over Secret Santa. Because every time I've done a Secret Santa, without fail, I always get, one person in that group that I...
Don't know at all.
Don't know at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
Yep.
And I like giving gifts. I like getting gifts that the person's going to enjoy. So I'm stressing out oh my God, they're going to think this is stupid with my our $20 budget or whatever.
Literally.
I'm putting so much pressure on myself.
It's always a little awkward.
So yeah, just go with the white elephant.
What's Boxing Day?
Because
it's the day after Christmas and it's celebrated by some places.
Yeah.
What do you do? What is that? What happened? Do you
throw away all the boxes?
You fight?
Yes. Because, you have to pretend like you like your gifts on Christmas. Otherwise, you're just an asshole.
After, you're like, you bitch. Get over here.
Again, Jenny. And you beat her up.
Okay. Makes sense.
Hate Jenny.
Boxing Day. Okay.
Makes sense to me.
You used to love corn pops.
Yeah. I think I just overdid it, and now... I still like them, of course.
I feel like every time I would come over, you'd have a box that you were just... reaching your hand in and just...
Yeah, just right by my desk. If this was my desk, corn pops. Within reach.
Gotta have my pops, baby.
Yeah, they're good. And they're unlike most other cereals.
True.
So it's a different... Because I like corn pops. And in terms of just I can eat them dry, I'd say corn pops are up there. I could eat a Honey Nut Cheerio.
Yeah.
I could eat maybe a Cocoa Puff or something.
Okay.
I don't think I've... raw dogs too many others.
Don't call it raw dogging when you're talking about cereal. Put
what
some
else
weird
would
images.
I call it?
I don't know. Dry dogging, maybe.
That's. I think it's I don't know if it's the raw or the dog or just both of them together.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I've never even had it.
What?
I'm impartial to cinnamon, so I've stayed away from it. But
that's rated number one.
I know it's the most popular. Yeah, I'm aware.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I like some of the chocolatey ones. Reese's Puffs, of course, are great. That's one of my top tiers. Because now I get a lot of the boring ones because I don't. Not that I don't
Yeah.
like the super sugary ones, but it's like if I'm gonna
Right.
eat cereal, I want it to at least be
Yeah, I mostly got the
something.
Raisin Bran and like the
Yeah.
Almond Crunch.
Or just like straight up corn flakes.
Yeah,
You just
true.
add some strawberry. Well, not for you, but strawberries or
Yeah.
something. Add some fruit to it.
allergic to strawberries. It's
Yeah.
the saddest thing of my life. But recently I've gotten into getting ice cream, and normally it's like I get the like reasonably not horrible ice cream, like
Yeah.
the Halo Top or like
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
It's like 250 calories for the whole pint or whatever.
Yep.
Putting cereal in it for crunch. factor.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
That's smart.
Take a bite and once you have like half empty, and then you just like kind of.
Yeah. It's like because there's yogurt and granola. That's like a sidestep, a cousin.
Well, it's like
ice
cereal,
cream and
except,
cereal.
whoops, I froze my milk.
Oopsies.
So it's the same combination of flavors.
Yeah.
Kinda. It's really good.
Except you have more options because obviously there's more ice creams than there are milks.
It's really good. I like a little crunch in my ice cream.
What's your like go-to combination?
Like you said, normally I don't have like the fancy ice creams, but recently when moved here, just happened to get a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch from somebody. So like we just had it. So I was having that with like a salted caramel Halo Top. Oh baby.
Ooh, yeah. That seems like a combo. Match made in heaven, baby.
So good. Oh, so good. But honestly, anything you don't really taste it that much. I just like the crunch, baby. I like the texture. I like a little excitement in every bite.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha. Yeah, that's why I try to buy. A lot of my favorite ice cream flavors are the ones that have something in it, something I can chew on.
Yeah.
Something extra.
Exactly.
But yeah, I've never thought about putting cereal. Yeah.
Food hacks. Come here for all of your hot food hacks.
Yeah, maybe not my food hacks. I feel like I had two weird ones.
No, you got all of them, man.
Sometimes.
Pretzels and ranch.
Yeah, that's the go-to.
Iconic.
Yeah. Not just pretzel sticks on a plate and then not a dollop, like a plop. Two giant plops of ranch.
A puddle.
Yeah,
of
that's
fucking
lunch, baby.
mountain. Yeah, that was kind of fucked. That was vile.
I did used to get. I think they used to have chocolate Twinkies, but I would use just some sort of like chocolate pastry with like filling the icing.
Yeah.
And I would take that with either some whipped cream or vanilla ice cream and just kind of mush it up until it's like one cohesive, like it's like ice cream, but like kind of cakey at the same time.
What?
It was just this like cakey cold mush.
I don't like the word cakey.
That's how I describe you to people.
Cakey?
Yeah. He's cakey.
Oh, God.
No, it's
I
good.
love
Well, every time I eat ice cream, I always, no matter how much, I got the whipped cream, the chocolate syrup, maybe some sprinkles, maybe some crushed nuts or
Jesus.
something.
Whoa.
No matter what is on it.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, whatever level, could just be ice cream.
Whoa, man.
I'm saying whatever
You're
level
going
it
all
is.
out. Okay.
I always stir it up until it's one mass.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because not everybody knows. My preference, like vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup mixed up, is better than chocolate ice cream.
I would agree with that. Sure.
Because that like tastes more like a frosty, kind of like a chocolate frosty. Because chocolate frosty isn't like, it's not like chocolate.
It's fake chocolate.
Yeah.
It's like chocolate flavored.
Yeah. So I like that. I like chocolate, but I don't like just chocolate. Too decadent.
You're
too
somebody
chocolate.
who would put their whole meal in a blender just so it could be a single.
Yeah, there were times I was looking into like
Soylent,
Soylent and all that stuff. I do like making smoothies and stuff with, like a meal replacement in mind.
You're a freak.
Basically, that's what it boils down to.
Amazing.
Do you have any
baby.
what are like holiday foods? Into any like pies or like, I don't know, what do you eat? Like peppermint stuff? I don't know. What do you eat around Christmas?
I don't know. You have like a Christmas. It's basically just like Thanksgiving part 2.
Yeah.
It's like do the same shit, but
They need some sort of
different paint.
Thanksgiving-y thing like in spring or something. Like another big feast type of holiday. Because they put them too close.
True. Let's just move Thanksgiving to like April.
But I mean, I like having the whole back 2 months feeling, it's the same vibe the whole time. It lasts a long time. If you just had Christmas
loose.
and other holidays, it'd be more
Okay,
short-lived.
well, let's make a new Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying. Have another one.
What do we call it? Thanks receiving.
Yes. thanks gotten.
Thanks gotten.
Yes, I got the thanks. And then I
So
give it.
instead of saying what you're thankful for, you say what you want people to thank you for.
Yes, this is what I've done that you should thank me
Yeah.
for. So it's kind of a selfish holiday.
And I never respond. I just say, "Oh, well, this is what I've done for you."
Yeah,
that
and
should
but you save all that for Thanksgiving. Yeah, so thanks gotten is like, this is what I've done, this is what I deserve, and you
Okay.
eat. And then Thanksgiving is when they're like, you know what, you did do all those
like
things
it.
for me,
I like it.
and then you eat.
We haven't had a new holiday. Well, I guess there's been like
There's been,
holidays.
days that have been named such and such day,
Right.
but not like where everyone has this activity that they
Yeah.
do.
We need more.
I mean, we could just make our own. We should make one with I mean, it's hard to get our friends together these days. Everyone's scattered, but we can make our own,
I
get
think
us
it should just
together.
be my birthday, and everybody celebrates it all over the world.
I mean, depends on if we want to do the first day we recorded, first day we posted, whatever, but it all took place in October.
The podcast.
Yeah, the birth of the podcast happened in October, so off angle day, baby. Kind of a
Podsmas.
lame Podsmas. That's much better.
Something like that. The birth of the pod.
Yes. What do we do? What do we do for the birth of the pod? How do we celebrate?
We
We need people to be able to prepare
watch
for
a
this.
podcast, and we
Yeah.
record a podcast,
Yes, okay.
and we record a reaction of us watching the first episode of the podcast.
Okay.
People do that.
Yeah.
People do that.
I mean, we used to watch podcasts. That was like our ritual, was that we would go grab some Wawa, go grab some late night grub at like 2 a.m., come back
Yeah.
and watch a podcast. I
True.
want to have that kind of energy. But it's just watching ourselves, I guess.
Do we have to go to Wawa every time?
No, because I feel like sometime in our life we won't be near a Wawa. Maybe.
No.
Maybe we'll be
No,
we'll
bro.
be out of town.
No. I will always be within reaching distance of a Wawa or a Wawa adjacent.
True. I think I just die otherwise.
It's got to be spreading, right? Like it's not. People
I
love
don't know.
it everywhere.
It's still mostly East Coast, but
Damn, what you doing, Wawa?
yeah, for those of you who don't know, Wawa is like a fancy. I mean, it's a gas station, but like a fancy one that serves subs, hoagies, well, now they got like pizza,
got
burgers,
everything.
everything.
Got everything.
Just food that's, decent.
It's a fancy gas station, but it's like it's gonna be good when you go in.
Yeah.
I would put a Wawa above like a Subway
Oh, yeah.
or like stuff that's just for
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Because like a lot of the gas
Weirdly.
stations are like, well, I'm getting gas, I'll get food. This
Yeah.
is like, I'm hungry, let's go to Wawa. That's an option
Yeah.
on my list of
Yeah.
places to go eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is other places that have that, like Sheetz or like other stuff.
Yeah, there's Sheetz, Royal Farms. I'm sure there's other ones, but
Not the same level. Sorry.
they're different.
Gotta go to Wawa, baby.
Yeah, Wawa's got good things and they got options. Sheetz has a lot of good like sides and fried items, but I haven't really enveloped
Oh,
myself
I
with
had
the Sheetz.
Sheetz. Like the start of this year, I went there with Via, and we just wanted to get like some wacky stuff, right? So we got like a hamburger with fries on it. Cause you get fries on it.
Okay.
And I got, instead of buns, you get waffles. And I can't even remember what else. Just some vile stuff, and it was absolutely disgusting. Every part of it.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't know. It wasn't even close to good. It was like moldy without being moldy.
That is
You know when you have a piece
a
of
good
bread
descriptor.
and it's not moldy, but it's like, this is not for human consumption. That's what it felt like.
damn. All right. Well, shout out Sheetz.
Yeah.
For all you cheaters out there.
Speaking of Wawa, we should take this opportunity to tell our Wawa story.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because we used to go to Wawa, like you said, like all the time. This was like in the, right after high school, when we would like have infinite time basically. So I'm always over, always staying up, doing wacky stuff.
Yeah.
And almost, not every night, but it felt like it. like you said, like 2, 3 a.m. It's like, it's Wawa time, baby.
Mm-hmm.
We head out and make the poor people in there at 3 a.m. make like 2, 3, 4 of us.
Yeah.
some
It's a
subs.
24/7 estate. They're always open.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Um,
And since we're generally, like, usually you would be coming to my place, if not every single time you'd be at my place. So we'd be going to the same Wawa roughly around the same time. So we'd
Yep.
run into the same, like, 2 or 3 different collection of workers that could be working that time of day. So at least me, because I go in there in addition to the times I would go with Tony. So I've definitely built up a rapport. These people recognize us, maybe not by name, but they know us. Like, oh, you guys come in here all the time. How you doing? How you been? What's going on? And so we were making silly videos at the time, as we always did. And we're like, this would be a fun idea. Let's give back to Wawa. They've given us so much happiness and joy. So we'll return the favor.
Yeah.
So we went and bought some supplies.
Yeah.
Such as...
There's a cake. There was... I don't even remember what else there was. I know we had a bell or something.
Yeah, but that was just
to get attention, which was horrible.
We had the cake. We had little goodie bags with like, I think like bouncy balls and like stickers. Just, cheap dollar store stuff that we could throw in a bag. And then we bought... We guesstimated there'd be like 4 or 5 people working. So we bought 5 cards that were, completely unrelated to the situation. One of them's, you just open it says, nice ass. Or no, it says, dat ass on the front. You open it and it goes, I like that. Or something. So just a bunch of dumb, completely unrelated things, or just silly things, mainly the cake, and it was me, you, and our friend Tyler, a different Tyler. We all rode up, 3 a.m., set up, we had the camera kind of in the car. There is a video of this. We'll link it in the notes.
Gotta cut it in, man.
Oh yeah, I could just while I'm talking about it, and we pull up, and oh no, it wasn't a bell. I had 2 tiny cymbals.
Even better.
2 tiny cymbals. I just tapped them together to ring them. I go, attention, Wawa staff.
Yeah, now.
Congratulations, Wawa staff. My name is Tyler. I come in here every day. You've probably seen me, most of you. I get a sub all the time. You guys just made me another sub. Thank you. We actually wanted to give you a gift.
Yeah.
So we brought you
some cake.
We didn't realize there was going to be like 6 of you here at 3 in the morning.
Oh, God.
And we announce our presence. We say thank you for always making us subs. And here's our way of giving back. We give them the cake. We give them the goodie bags. They laugh. They smile. They said, we was having a rough night. You guys came in here. Basically, we were social media influencers that exist today before those existed. We were ahead of the curve, as always.
Honestly. Which, it feels cringe to me. I think the only part that was actually cringe was the, attention, everybody, look at us. Look here at what we're doing. If we just went in and were like, hey, guys, got you some stuff, it would be totally cool. I'd have no problem with it.
But that wouldn't be a fun video.
I guess.
I mean, we will say... I don't think there were any customers. If there was maybe one person. Like, we weren't trying to annoy the customers or anything.
It's pretty slow in the middle of the night like that.
It was, our hearts were in the right place, but it was a little bit of a spectacle for sure. But they had a good time. They liked it. They enjoyed all their silly goodies.
I haven't watched that video in a long time, so.
But that's a good transition into arguably my cringiest moment, our cringiest moment.
Oh no!
Which still exists on somewhere.
Oh,
I have not watched that since because I'm afraid to watch it.
Yeah.
But it was. We had this. We didn't even upload any of them, but we had these Pizza Man pranks that we would do.
Well, this was the Wawa thing was part of it. It was going to be a whole channel of like pranks, but like nice.
Yeah.
Like pranks, but make happy.
Exactly. So we would do this with pizza people. pizza people.
Well, this was before you were a pizza man, wasn't it? Or was it one
this
you were...
particular one was after. Okay. But we did start it before I was a pizza man. Because you would think we would
know.
Yeah.
It was stupid. Anyway, let's continue.
So the pizza people, we would always do some silly prank or make them do something silly and then give them a good tip. It's not like we were, jipping them just for our entertainment. So like it started with, we hung a piece of paper on the front door, and when they knock, it reads like, knock 3 times and do a little dance. Your tip will be based on your performance. And obviously we're going to give them, like $20 or something regardless, but just for fun to see what they would do. But then it evolved and we did other things, and it got to the point where we had this brilliant idea where our first mistake was calling the pizza place like late. 30 minutes before they closed or something for delivery. And we're like probably on the outskirts of their delivery zone. Our idea was, I was working at Pizza Hut at the time. So I had my uniform in my car. I had the car topper. It looked like I was a delivery guy as well. So it would be that I was already there. And then wherever we ordered from would also come there. And I would pretend to just be an innocent delivery driver, and Tony and our friend Mikey, I believe, was the one that was there, would put me and against the other guy in these random little mini challenges where they were clearly rigged in his favor. Where like we had to lift weights, but mine was like actual weights, and his was these little kiddie weights.
Yeah.
Then we had to pull tissues out of a tissue box, but he had like 3. I had a whole box.
Yeah. We had him come in, and we kind of were like, did our whole little thing like, hey, we're going to have a little contest between the pizza people. And basically he's just like, I gotta go, man. Sorry.
Yeah, it's late. And so I'm still in character, so I just stand there awkwardly with him while Tony and Mikey go and grab the tip.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why you didn't have it in your pocket. You had to go out of the room to go get the tip.
The planning was not a strong suit, okay. Well, we think we'd give him like $40, okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure he was happy, but
it was worth it. It would have been worth it had he stayed 5 minutes. This is all it would have taken.
Yeah, it was just cringy. We just looked really dumb, or at least you guys did. Maybe I just look like another pizza man. I don't know if he was convinced.
You should have been like, man, these guys, this stuff is so stupid.
This is the second time this has happened. Yeah. I've delivered here before. These guys always do this shit, man.
Yeah, basically. Which today, I'm sure there's like 10 videos that exist that are that exact thing these days. Yes. This was before that.
Yeah.
If we would have been confident about it, I don't think it would have been cringe.
Yeah.
We'd have been like, all right, dude, bye. And we had the money.
We just crack under pressure.
Yes.
So the first sight of things going bad, we're like, oh, God. Literally. This is cringe.
Literally. We also had one where you had arrived at the same time. No, that was before. That one was before you were working there.
Yeah.
I think. Or did we have 3 of you?
No, that was Nick played
a pizza man.
Some pizza place, yeah. And then we had an actual pizza place, and we just had them both show up at your door at the same time.
Then we had him do some freaky stuff. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he was supposed to just show up at the same time and just act weird or like ask, oh, this is weird, isn't it? Or just make them feel awkward. And then, but when he left, he just walked around the back of your house. Like, that would be creepy.
Yeah.
All right, see ya.
Hell yeah.
Just walks around your house. That was an idea for a channel at one point, which is now just like the Mr. Beasts and stuff of the world, essentially. So again,
we started it.
We did.
Where's the royalties, baby?
Because, this was like 2013, 2014. We started having these ideas, maybe a little later. I don't know.
Sometimes we actually do our ideas.
Yeah.
Like this. Sometimes they pan out. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you put on a Santa suit. Is the bit really worth it? We don't really know.
Yeah, we don't know. It helps when you have an audience. It's hard to start things from scratch with no audience, So to kind of segue into Christmassy stuff here, in a way. Well, obviously everyone knows that the most popular, the best Christmassy song that every year is the one and only.
No.
What?
No.
No? You have
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't summon it. Don't bring it into this realm. I can hear it, Tyler. I can hear it. No. I'm guessing you're talking about Mariah Carey.
It's that one song from SpongeBob. Christmas, very first Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That one. But that one is allowed.
The Carey Mariah's, of course, is the most. I assume it's the most played. I mean, it's iconic. She's aware of the meme. She, I think, posts something every year now. It's like, it's time. The day after Thanksgiving. But have you, by any chance, because it's been out a while, I didn't know about it until a week ago, but have you heard the song GTFO by Mariah Carey?
Nope.
GTFO by Mariah Carey.
I know there's a few freaky songs. Is it a Christmas song?
No, it's not related to Christmas. It's just Mariah Carey.
Is this the one with the sample?
Yeah. I was unaware that existed.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? I mean, it's great sample.
I don't know.
So, for anyone that listens to GTFO by Mariah Carey, the whole background track, basically, maybe not the percussion, but the melody, the boom, 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 the whole melody in the background is just a sample from a Porter Robinson song, Goodbye to a World. Like verbatim, maybe slowed down slightly, but was like, whoa, I had no idea. I think Maddie had tweeted about it or something, posted about it, X'd about it.
It was 5 years ago.
I doubt it was her that discovered that, but whoever suggested, you know what? We should do this. Shout out to them.
It seems weird. Why would they? You can't use samples like that. That's not fair. That's not real.
It's not even like creatively used.
No,
it's just the song.
It's just this. I mean, at that point, how many years old was it? Like 5?
Something like
that. It's like, hey, there's this song that's like a couple years old. Yeah. Let's just take the whole thing, and that'll be our song. That's not sampling anymore. You know, because like Daft Punk, for example, they're taking like a song that's like 50 years old and chopping it up in like a million, and you know, putting a bunch of new stuff on top of it. Okay,
cool.
If you're just like, hey, that song right there, I like that. I want that on my song. And if you are gonna do it, like put it in the title or something, man.
Yeah, when
like,
it's
at least
that
do a Kanye
one.
West stronger thing.
Yeah,
where Daft Punk is involved.
Yeah, in the music video
that was
stuff.
Cool.
Yeah,
that was a cool one. We'll take that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm excited for?
Huh?
Did you watch the Game Awards?
No, I saw some like
clips.
Yeah, things people are posting, but definitely not all of it.
The big thing.
The big thing.
First of all, I always like watching it because it's always just a disaster.
Yeah, usually
it's so
not
cringe.
while it's live, but I try to watch through it afterwards.
It's wonderful, especially if you watch like another streamer watching it and they're just like, "Oh God, kill me." There'll always be some cringe Hollywood person who's just like, "Gamers, what's going on, gamers?" It's like
always.
Okay, dude. But the big thing was the Kojima.
Oh yeah, that's the big thing.
That's the big thing. He comes out and he's like, "Hey, I have a new game, and it's a freaky one. Like all my games are freaky." Which, by the way, I don't know if you've seen stuff about it, but there's like things that hint to it being tied to PT.
Okay,
PT,
of course.
The horror game in the house that everybody was in love with like some amount of years ago, 5 years ago or more. I don't know. So, because the door that he comes out of onto the stage is the exact door from PT.
Okay.
So it's like freaky stuff. And I think there's other stuff that tied it to Silent Hill, which originally PT was going to be a Silent Hill game.
Yeah,
but anyway, he's talking about the game, and then all of a sudden they hear, and then the door comes out, and our boy, Jordan Peele comes out, and he's like, I'm in the game
here too.
I also make the game.
And then all of a sudden it goes from a 10 to like a 20. Like, because they both have very weird, creative, energy. Freaky horror minds.
Yeah.
Where it's perfect for each
other. So it's going to be something related to PT, and it's going to have our freaky man involved.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you know much about Kojima's stuff.
I haven't really played much of it, but I know it's...
But there's a lot of like weird shit that was in the older games. You know, of like, to beat this boss, you have to pull out your controller from the player 1 and put it in player 2.
That was back on the PlayStation 2 or really PlayStation 1 maybe.
Freaky meta stuff like that. And just really interesting storytelling things. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what kind of game it even is or what's going on with it.
Definitely.
And, Jordan Peele, baby. Because Nope was really weird. I mean, his other ones were weird, but Nope was like... What?
Yeah, he definitely has a mind for that stuff. For even if it's not a great game, it's gonna be a creative game.
Exactly, which is what I important. Like. I like people mixing it up.
Yeah,
doing some freaky business.
I've been really I haven't played many horror games, but I've been really into watching video essays or just people talking about horror games and dissecting various horror games because they're some of the most creative games, cause especially like psychological ones and stuff. Kind of like the movies we're into. So I always find horror games particularly interesting to read about or watch people play or watch people do video essays on because there's so much there. The world is scary. True. And then I found, because I think it was like the second or third episode, I talked about how I always want to make a game where it's like something, it starts as one thing and kind of turns into something a little more spooky. Yeah. And there was a popular one, just like called Find Larry. Or you gotta find Larry. You found Larry. Let's find Larry. That's what it's called.
Let's find Larry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's advertised as a horror game, but like if you just went in blind, it's basically like a Where's Waldo game. You're just trying to, except Larry, Larry game, and you know you're just finding him in a crowd of people, and then there's like a weird shadowy figure in the corner one time. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Anyway, here's Larry, and like it just keeps going. It gets darker and darker, and then there's like people hunting Larry. And he's like aware of your presence. Like, why? Leave me alone! Stop clicking on me! Like it gets real meta. And it keeps getting darker and darker.
Amazing.
And I'm like, ooh, that's cool. It's only like a 20-minute game or something,
game.
but
I like it.
I want to find more games like that, which I think itch.io or just really scraping the bottom of Steam would be a good place because not very many
really
of the
cool
big
stuff
games
on
would be
itch.
there. Yeah, I've never really gone on there unless there was a specific game I saw. I'm like, oh, let me go check that out. But I need to just
Via has gone on there some, and I've seen some of the stuff. There's just some really cool little ideas.
Yeah.
Like, there was this one game we played where it was like, I don't remember what it was called. It was like Mushroom Girl Simulator or something, where it's like you grow a little mushroom and it turns into a girl, and you have to like take care of it. But then it like becomes a totally different game, like 5 times, go on all these adventures. Just like, what the fuck? It's cool. I don't know. Infinite creativity on there.
Yeah, because there's
boundless.
Anybody can post something on there, and a lot of it's free. Some of it are cheap, and I just like seeing what people come up with.
You got to do some itch dives, some itchy dives, as I call them. And we can watch Oppenheimer on DVD.
Yeah, dude, that would be so cute. What a cute night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you have a DVD player?
I have a Blu-ray player. I assume it can also play DVDs.
I don't think I have anything that takes a disc anywhere anymore. And I don't think I have for many, many years.
Yeah, there were times I had to burn a disc for something or a CD. I had to go buy a USB CD disc reader burner because computers don't have those anymore.
How do kids today do like presentations and stuff? Because like for us, it was like bring a CD with your presentation,
right?
And then it became use a USB.
Yeah,
is that still how it is, or do they have some freaky system now?
I think so. Or if it's just like a PowerPoint, you just like email the PowerPoint to the professor, kind of thing, or the teacher if it's like high school.
Lame, because then you don't get as many mess ups and hijinks.
I wish I still had, because I had the one on Truman and the atomic bomb. And I had my computer at the time. I don't know what it is even called, but it had the ability to like burn an image onto the CD.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in like sepia tone. It was one color, one shade basically. But I put a picture of an atomic bomb explosion on the CD, dude. And it was just a PowerPoint.
Fire.
That's what I miss. I want to have kids only want to have kids so that when they have school projects, I can make sure they make videos, cool video projects.
Now you're talking.
Because we have no reason to do that. We have no assignments or anything anymore. I mean, that's a bad thing.
I can give you an assignment.
True, yeah.
Tyler, I want you to give me a video about the French Revolution by next week.
I feel like this is what I need almost, because the podcast is good because I have deadlines. Like I'm bad at self-imposing deadlines.
Yes. Yeah, see.
So if nobody gives me something, it might never get done, or it'll take way longer than it should.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that for sure.
So even though this deadline, like if obviously like we missed last week, it's not like anything happened. Nothing. There is no consequences here, but just having that deadline makes me like, ooh, I gotta get this done.
There's consequences because I'm gonna be very angry.
Yeah, Tony punched me.
I punched him in his whole face.
I don't even know how he did it. He's got big hands. I got a small face. All right, well, we'll take a quick break here, and
we'll talk about some Christmas movies.
Talk about Christmas movies, baby.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Woo! It's intermission time. Welcome to the intermission.
The interest of missions.
Interests. All right, so it's a special holiday season.
Yep.
And every single person, I think, to stay warm needs their Yuletide logs. Their logs for their fire.
That's our sponsor.
We're sponsored by logs.
Okay.
Specifically ones for Christmas, though.
Okay. Yuletide, singing in the starlight. There's a log in the fire and it's bright, with family and gifts and everything. It feels so happy and jolly and nice. So tonight, pop it in, let it burn, let it begin with a Yuletide log. Or two, maybe three.
I mean, yeah.
You can put as many as you want.
Yeah, just
Honestly.
keep the fire going.
Forever.
Thank you, logs.
Thank you, logs.
Thank you, logs.
Yeah.
For
What's a Yuletide?
I don't know.
Thanks, Yuletide.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know.
We're back in it.
It may be Christmas time, holiday season, but that doesn't mean that the fruity time stops. In fact, we're gonna double fruity time it.
Double, baby.
We
Okay.
missed a fruity time, so that means we gotta pick up the pace.
First of all, as kind of a punishment, I think, for missing last week's episode, I think we got to start with one that's probably disgusting, which is these fruit
We deserve
gums. Fruit gums,
Fruit
everybody.
gums. Round
Just
trees.
a single pack of a bunch of them. And why I think that these are vile is because they feel like they're hard as a rock. And it's funny because on the top it even says, with softer chew. With softer chew, everybody. So these are the softer versions, and they still feel like rocks. And it also says, take the chew challenge. So
We're taking the
we're
challenge.
taking the chew challenge right now, baby. Okay. Got a good sampling of
colorful.
flavors here. All right, I'll give you one of each here, and you can feel how garbage this is.
Oh, what in the world?
Yep.
These aren't even gummies.
Now with
Like
softer
hard
chew.
candies. What were they before?
No, that's what I'm
Actual
saying.
rocks.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Fruit gums.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have nothing but gums in my mouth after trying to eat these.
This is UK fruit snacks.
Why is this one shaped like a beet?
Don't know.
What are these? What are any of these flavors? That I mean,
it's
that's
a
an
strawberry.
orange and strawberry. Is this a banana? It looks
I
like
don't
a
know what the
croissant.
green one is. It's a green strawberry. Maybe a lime. Take the chew
Well,
challenge.
what do we start with?
Lemon.
Is that what it's supposed to be? Okay. This is such a endeavor.
It's so stuck to my teeth.
God, I didn't swallow any of it.
That may be the worst thing I've ever tasted.
I mean, the
I
flavor
don't want to
is
do all of
alright.
these. It was a lot of flavor.
Kind of reminds me of a Sour Patch Kid, but without any of the fun and way worse
Yeah.
to eat.
Let's try a strawberry. Because
I still got half a lemon in my mouth.
oh, okay. You take your time working on that.
All right, whatever. Gotta heat them up in the microwave or something. Melt them.
Yeah.
If you have anything resembling a cavity, don't eat these. Or no, actually, if you're like your child has a loose tooth, give them one of these.
I don't even want to eat all of them. The flavor is fine.
It's just not worth getting there.
No, it's not.
God, man. The whole thing is stuck.
Yeah.
I still got lemon in there.
Yeah.
I'm running out of teeth to coat
I know.
with gum. If it wasn't for the flavor, these things would be a 1. They might be a 2.
Might still be that low.
It's actually an inconvenience to consume them.
It's horrible.
I don't think I've ever had something in my mouth that's inconvenient to eat. Like, I feel annoyed after I finished them.
It was a chore. It felt like a punishment, which is what it was supposed to
Finish
be.
that whole bag. It'll take you like 3 hours.
It will take you longer than 3 hours. It'll take you a year.
Your teeth will be
Like,
destroyed.
you could tell when I was shaking them. Fruit snacks should not sound like rocks. It sounds like I have a handful of pebbles.
Yeah, they're like if you left fruit snacks out for,
Which maybe they're
days.
normally fine, but in the shipping process from getting them
Maybe.
from the UK, which I didn't order them. I got them at the fucking grocery store. I can't remember where I got them, Walmart or something.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth trying to go back for another batch.
No. I don't know. You let us know. Maybe we have one person out in the UK.
A Roundtree enthusiast, fruit gums.
Let us know if they're supposed to be so rock-like.
Because if they were more resembling a regular fruit snack, the flavors are pretty solid.
Yeah.
I would definitely raise it up. As it stands, I give it a 2.
I'm all right with that. I'm all right with a 2, which is odd.
Again, just because the flavors are decent.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this would be a 1
0.
or 0 because it is
0.
Wow.
It's okay though,
The worst we've had.
because to bring it back, Christmas cheer, we have the classic, the Gushers, baby.
The Gushers.
Fruit Gushers. Fruit Gushers. Thank you, Fruit Company.
Thank you, Fruit Company, for the Fruit Gushers.
Which it used to be Fruit Gushers.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
it's just Gushers. Is that because there's not enough like actual fruit in there for legally to have the word fruit?
It could be. But they have a lawsuit.
Oh no.
Gushers are so pleasant to look at.
We got green, we got blue, we got red, we got orange.
All right, hold on. Let me palate cleanse. Where we start?
Blue, baby.
Blue baby. Okay. Blue baby, my favorite character.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That takes you back. It's been a hot minute.
My childhood, baby.
Oh, the orange one. The orange one, though.
Yeah.
Who gave orange permission to be so good?
I don't know what these flavors are supposed to be because I don't know what classifies as tropical, but they are tropical.
Shit. They're a little sour. Just a little bit. They got a unique profile.
Yeah. They're definitely their own thing. They're a subsection, their own
So good.
category of fruit snacks.
So good. Still, it was immediately nostalgic. It's the same. I mean, maybe it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close.
What do you give those?
I don't know.
Well, do you rate them higher than Fruity Burst is our current, or Juicy Burst rather, is our current top contender? And they're kind of similar because they have juice.
I don't remember what I rated those, but
We gave those an
maybe.
8, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of its own thing. It's like,
Yeah.
it's the OG, you know?
Yeah.
And it still feels like the OG. It doesn't feel...
Because I think I'd also give them the same rating as a Juicy Burst. I think I give them an 8 as well. But they are like,
separate.
they're a different 8.
Yeah.
They're in their own thing.
Yeah.
They're hard
good.
to compare to the rest of them.
It's good, though.
They're Gushers, baby. They're just Gushers.
They're Gushers, baby. The one and only.
Nobody does Gushers like Gushers.
Honestly.
And they have one of the best names.
Still popping. Thank you, Gushers.
Thank you, Fruit Company.
Thank you, Fruit Company.
Thank you, Gushers.
We have a nice little Christmas
Fresca.
alcohol. You know, we're very manly men. We don't drink beer. We drink Fresca Spritz. Vodka Fresca Spritz.
Yeah, I got the mixed berry citrus.
A pineapple citrus.
We're
Spritzer.
classy. Cheers, baby. Cheers.
On camera. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Merry frickin' Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Before we get into the movies, is there any well, first off, I know times are different now, you know, we've grown up and families have kind of do their own things now, but do you currently, or did you used to have like a specific tradition or something that you liked about Christmas? Like what's your experience with Christmas?
I like a Christmas.
That's good.
My family kind of goes crazy on Christmas. We do everything. We do all of it. You know, try to go the night before, do some kind of activity, right? Make some gingerbread houses, or I used to make people make Christmas ornaments every year. Of like, hey, what defined the year for you? And I have them make an ornament out of it. So I have all kinds of freaky Christmas ornaments, you know.
You're a DIY boy.
I think it started in 2013 when I got the Xbox One. I still have an Xbox One Christmas ornament I made.
That you made? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Out of what?
Just paper.
Oh, okay.
And some other stuff, and popsicle sticks and glue and drawing things. Sometimes they're 3D. I don't even remember some of the stuff I've made. I made all kinds of freaky stuff. I mean, I know I made ones like one year I was into 3D printing, so I was like 3D printed one that was like whatever. Or like, one time I made one that was a speaker.
Where are they at?
I don't have them. They're at my dad's house.
Come on. Well, you got to make an off-angle one. Not the logo necessarily, but one that represents us.
Now you're talking. Mm-hmm. Which also, before I forget, this isn't really Christmas related, but I wanted to show it to you. I live in this place now, apartment.
Yeah.
New apartment. Mm-hmm. I wanted to get a welcome mat. So I got a welcome mat.
Yeah. Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah.
got a little twist to it.
Yeah.
It's a little off angle. I want to show it to people.
Okay. Yeah.
So my welcome mat says, "Your text here."
It says your text here.
Yeah.
So it's as if you took the sample and they're like, here, you can put whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you just ordered it as is.
Yeah. It's the vibes. I don't know. You know, I'm a design person, and it's funny to me. Anyways, what's your Christmas traditions?
Nowadays, I don't know. Things have changed now. But back when we would do it, usually the night before, we would each get to select one gift that we would open up the night before.
Classic.
So, just pick either the biggest one, maybe the heaviest one, maybe one that was shaped like, I know what that is.
Oh, baby.
So that was always fun. And then the day of, the morning of, we open up just whoever's in the household. So my immediate family, my mom, my sisters, etc. Open up our gifts. And usually, if it either me or my sister, whoever had like kind of a big gift that year. Like one year I got a cell phone. One year I got like the original Xbox when that came out. Or maybe my sister's got like one of those big Barbie Jeeps or something, whatever a big gift was that year. We would create like a scavenger hunt for them. So give them a note, and it's like,
freaky.
When you get real stinky, this is where you go. And then you got to go to the shower, and then in the shower there's another note, and and you just keep following around the house, and then eventually you end up, in the garage or something. It's like, oh, there's my gift. So it's just like this fun little adventure.
Fun. That's fun. I like that.
Yeah, so I want to bring that back. Yeah, it was
that.
good. So you should do that. When my sisters were little, Elf on the Shelf was, I don't know if it was around before that, but it was getting popular at that time. So we would do the Elf on the Shelf for them. I remember participating in finding places for the elf. That was always fun. And then we would go to my grandparents, and that's where like the cousins and the uncles and the aunts, we would all meet there and then open our sort of second wave of gifts from all the the grandparents and aunts and stuff. And so that was good. That was fun. And nowadays it's more so just excuse to get the family together, of course. And I just like to open our gifts and then like play board games and that sort of thing. Just an excuse to do things with the family, because, it's hard to find that family time sometimes. So just really about, and I enjoy that. Like, I just enjoy spending time with the fam, eating some good food, maybe, baking some cookies. Yeah. Always love a good Christmas cookie.
Oh, baby.
And, just enjoying the vibes. Enjoying the vibes. And usually, our friends come home and that sort of thing. Get to see people you haven't seen in a while,
True.
It's good.
True, yeah. I mean, it's pretty similar for me, minus the scavenger hunt and stuff. But yeah, my family does Christmas pretty big. We got a lot of people. There's a lot of gifts. Not necessarily expensive big things, just like a lot of little tiny stupid stuff, just for fun. And then normally, at least one person will get some kind of alcohol. So you have to like pass around the alcohol. Everybody takes a little bit,
Nice.
Don't get like drunk or anything, but just a little Christmas.
Yeah, it's fun now because my sisters, neither of them are technically old enough. Please, if you're a cop, you can skip this part. Neither of them are 21 yet. But
both of my sisters are 21 years old.
Marissa is 21, and Emily is also 21. But they will partake in a drink in the confines of our home, of course. And also just they're old enough where it's not, where I actually can like hang out with them and talk to them about stuff, and it's not, because we have a 9-year, between me and Marissa, it's a 9-year age gap, and then an 11-year age gap between me and Emily. So it's like, up until recently, it was like, I'm an adult, they're still children. So it was, we could play some games or something, but I couldn't really just like hang out with them.
Yeah.
And so now
that's nice.
It opens up more doors for us and what we can do, and the amount of time I can spend with them, which is awesome. I feel like these days, most of what I ask for Christmas is I still get ask for a lot of clothes. I ask for board games. I ask for Blu-rays and just some like cheap random techie stuff, chargers and whatever.
Yeah.
Also was looking at, because I don't know if you've looked into it too much, but the A24 store has like all kinds of great stuff.
Really?
You should really look at it. Well, merch and stuff. They got like vinyls of some of the movie soundtracks. They got the like scripts from some of like the screenplays of some of the movies.
You got posters?
Got what?
Got posters?
I believe so. I believe they got posters. They've got some like collectors. I know you don't collect the Blu-rays, but they got like collector's edition of Bluebrays that come with a bunch of extra bonus stuff. So there's a lot of good stuff worth checking out. I would go to the A24 store.
I've been thinking about getting posters or something on the walls.
Yeah.
Get a couple movie posters or some cool stuff.
Did you manage, because I know you had a bunch when you were still in the basement on the walls, did you manage to salvage all those, or did they get kind of messed up?
I salvaged them, but
down?
some of them are horrible. I'm going to get some new ones for sure. There's a few up in there now, but yeah, a few of them got destroyed. But man, it was sick. I had a nice little setup.
Yeah.
Like putting all my posters in like a puzzle on the wall. Just like,
Heck yeah.
yeah, the first one, we were taking out the posters. My Outer Wilds poster is on the floor. Via's walking over. All the posters were there, and it was like, she's like, oh, which poster was that? We were like, oh no. I was like, that's the Outer Wilds one, I bet. And it was.
Damn.
And you know, when you roll that poster, you step on it, it doesn't just get one fold. It gets folded like 20 times.
And
so
it's
unroll it,
permanent.
it's like,
Yeah.
horrible. So.
Yep. All right. Well, let's talk shop, all right?
Yeah, let's talk shop. What kind of shop do you like?
What's your favorite wood at the wood shop?
I like a dark oak.
Ooh. Hardy. Dark.
I like a balsa.
Oh.
A nice balsa.
Oh, yeah. The grains
grain.
on that one?
The grain on the balsa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me see your balsa, dude.
Yeah, I like some balsa in my salsa, to be honest.
I don't know if that's good, but all right. Sawdust. Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Holiday movies.
Yeah.
I was originally going to do like a bracket or a tier list, but then I realized that I haven't really seen as many as I thought I did.
No.
I tried to come up with a top 10. I realized I've only really watched 10. So that's my top 10.
Basically. But there's not that many. Well, there is a lot.
Yeah,
but
there's
they're
a lot.
mostly
Like
just the
Hallmark movies
same
and stuff.
garbage bullshit.
But in terms, because there's maybe like 5 or so of the like iconic ones that I haven't really watched, or maybe haven't watched since I was a kid and have no recollection of. Like, I know some people's favorite, one of the most popular is the Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's. I might have seen it maybe, but I have no memories associated with that movie whatsoever.
There's a lot of classic ones. There's the
Charlie Brown Christmas.
stop motion ones.
Yeah. Like all those I've
There's
seen.
Yeah.
But they're not on like my rotation.
There's the Santa Claus movies. Surely you've seen the three.
I have seen
the trilogy.
So in terms of, I've adjusted it slightly. I think because I want to have like maybe 10 movies on rotation for the holidays that these are my go-tos.
Okay.
These are mine in no particular order. One of them I forgot about. I'm going to rewatch is Christmas with the Kranks.
Oh, God. Okay.
Hell yeah. Christmas
That
with
is
the
a
Kranks.
movie. That is a movie.
Of course, baby. Another one on similar level is Jingle All the Way.
Yo, that one.
Arnold
That's
Schwarzenegger.
what do you mean on a similar level.
Sorry. Okay, that one's
That's
way up there.
That's
Turbo
top.
Man.
Yeah, that's come on, Turbo Man. It's one of the only times freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger is played as just a normal dude. I think he's like a mattress salesman in that movie.
I don't remember
He
his
sells
profession, but yeah.
Nobody says anything about the fact that he's jacked and has like an Austrian accent. Just like
he's just a father trying to get a toy for his son.
Yeah, he just happens to be like 10 feet wide everywhere he goes.
And he has to go beat up a bunch of Santas at that one part, and then one actually jacked Santa, giant Santa. It's just funny. It's a good movie.
It's wonderful.
And the new one, I always heard of it. It's not like I mean, it is a Christmas movie. Have you seen Love Actually?
Forever ago, but yeah.
Love Actually is a new one. It's kind of garbage, but like
new one.
For me. Sorry.
Like
it's a new one for me.
Bro.
New one for me. I've never watched it until last Christmas.
Last Christmas.
But yeah, kind of garbage, but fun. You kind of hate everybody in that movie almost.
You gave it away this year. Save me from tears. Give me someone special. Okay, please continue. Thank you.
Next up, we got some classics. We got The Polar Express, of course. Which, although creepy to watch at points.
The Uncanny Express?
Uncanny Express, yeah, where everyone looks hyper realistic.
Everyone looks like they're made of clay or something.
Yeah. I just rewatched it. It's a funky one.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Be clipping them tickets.
He do, but they'd be backflipping and the hot chocolate. Hot, hot. Oh, we got it. Start backflipping and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
On the Polar Express.
Nice.
Great one. Obviously, Elf. That's like some people's.
It's a controversial one.
Yeah.
They either love it or it's like, get it away.
This is so frustrating. Yeah, the last time I watched it, I was getting a little more annoyed with it. I think it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
But I think it's got to be in the rotation.
Right.
But
there's a few moments.
yeah, it has its moments. And I mean, it's definitely Christmassy. It's a classic for a reason. It's one of the, it's one of the most iconic ones at this point. Mm-hmm. The Santa Clauses, of course. All three. Although, third, they kind of get progressively worse. Maybe the second one might be better than the first.
Second one's classic,
but they're
man.
good. Because the first one does kind of waste a lot of time.
I think the second one's the best, yeah.
Yeah, I think I could agree with that.
They said the vacation process has begun! Because the second one...
Second one's he's finding a Mrs.
Which
Claus.
one is the second one with the cocoa? Oh, I love cocoa. Oh, Coco.
I think so.
Yeah, it's the one with the fake Santa, and he's like...
Yeah.
Drinks the
right.
cocoa, and he's like...
Right, yeah.
At the end of the movie, he's...
You got it.
Banger.
We've got... So obviously there's 3 Grinch movies now, 3 like classic Grinch movies now. There's
the third
original animated one, 2D animated one, which is good. There's the one that I always play, which is of course the live action one.
Yep.
And then I haven't seen it, but
Right.
I don't remember what year it came out.
Right.
Recent animated, 3D animated.
I forgot
Grinch
they
movie.
made that. Yeah, people like that, right?
Which is actually, I think I saw that's the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time.
What?
The Grinch 2018. So yeah, those, I do want to watch the newest one, the 2018 one. But live action is a classic. One of my favorites.
Of course.
Probably in the top 3. Then we've got, I've seen it on some lists. It's not obviously a Christmas movie, but Christmas takes place in it, and it gives me a lot of the same feelings that Christmas does, of that whimsy, blissfulness, and that is the first Harry Potter film, Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, depending on
that count?
where you are.
I guess.
It's on some list. They celebrate Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, Harry. And he gets his invisibility cloak and stuff. And like I said, it just got those vibes. It got snow, and it's a cozy movie. I don't consider any of the other ones.
We'll allow it.
That first one. And an actual new one, Klaus. Have you seen Klaus?
I haven't seen it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It has really good animation and stuff.
Yeah, very cute movie. I think that's the newest Christmas movie currently. It's 2019. Newest that people consider good anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's one made every year, but Klaus. Go check it out. Klaus should be on your rotation. Very good. And then obviously the most iconic is Home Alone 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, baby.
What side are you on? Are you on first is better, second is better? Do you have a preference?
I don't know. I haven't seen the first one in longer. I've seen the second one more often. I think the second one is more quotable. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
They both have iconic screams. The first one has the part where he puts the tarantula on Marv, and he just lets out the best shriek in all of cinema.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's the best shriek I've ever heard in my life. And then the second one, of course, goes more wacky. Obviously, they would have died in the first one, but the second one, every trap basically would have killed them. But the part where he's getting electrocuted. And turns into a skeleton for a couple frames.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's got the bird lady. It's just
also, this is the second one
fun.
where they are the sticky bandits.
Yeah, the first one they're the wet bandits.
The wet bandits.
Then there's the sticky
bandits,
which is way better.
It's so wacky. I love it. It's just got such good energy.
Yeah, and I will stand behind the third Home Alone. It's the worst one for sure out of the first 3, but I used to watch that one a lot as a kid. It's got the tub thumping song in it.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get knocked down and I get up again. Never gonna keep me down.
I
mean, if Home Alone 1 and 2 are 10 out of 10s, Home Alone 3 is like a 6 at best. But I still will watch it and enjoy it.
That's a fair point.
But yeah, I agree. Home Alone 2 is the best out of the original 2.
Yeah, baby.
But they're both at the same level. They're both 9, 10 out of 10s. They're so good. Classics. Is there any that you would
that your
include that
list?
weren't mentioned? Yeah, those are the ones I put on rotation every year. So again, Home Alones, The Grinches, Harry Potter, Jingle All the Way, Klaus, Love Actually, Polar Express, Santa Clauses, Elf, and Christmas with the Cranks.
Have you not seen my favorite Christmas movie? I don't think you have. Maybe you have and you just forgot.
What?
My favorite Christmas movie is Tokyo Godfathers.
That's on my list of ones I want to watch this year.
It's so good.
Yeah, because ones I want to see that I haven't seen. I'm gonna watch Christmas Vacation. I want to watch Tokyo Godfathers, and want to watch The Holiday, which has Jack Black in it.
True. Yeah.
And also one that just came out this year, which I actually started watching, didn't get all the way through, is called The Holdovers. But yeah, I heard Tokyo Godfathers is
It's
really
so good. I
wanna
mean,
watch it.
again, it's Christmas. It's more Christmassy than half the bullshit you put on your list. So I'll allow it. It's just, I don't know. It feels so good. It's so weird. It's so freaky. You know, it's Satoshi Kon, the man who made Paprika, Perfect Blue, other things that I can't remember.
Yeah, those are the only two I know off the top of my head.
But it's similar vibes, kind of. Just so good. Basic concept is that there's a girl who's like homeless because she maybe ran away from home or maybe something happened. We don't know. And she's homeless. And she lives with a super like drunk homeless guy, alcoholic homeless guy, and like a drag queen homeless person, and it's just like their adventures of some stuff happens, and I don't know, it just feels good. It just feels so good.
Yeah, I enjoy I'm trying to find more of those because that's why I wanted to watch more Christmas movies, because obviously a lot of those give you that feeling.
Yeah.
And obviously we'll talk about Suzume and Nimona, but just like more movies that just, they're just...
Well, your
Make you
homework
feel
is to
good.
watch that freaking movie.
Yeah, I will for sure. I have time before and after the holidays. I'm gonna...
Good.
It's on the list, 100%.
Good.
Don't worry. It's on my Plex. I'm ready. It's ready to be consumed.
I don't know if I rated that a 10. I might have been a 10 back in the day. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. If you haven't seen Tokyo Godfathers, add it to your list. It's an anime movie.
Yeah, and I know it sounds like, like a mafia movie.
It's not.
That's not what it is.
It's it's heartwarming. It's freaky. It's a little sad, but it's also really good, really happy, and really feels good in my
that's
heart.
all the Christmas boxes right there.
Yeah.
Is there any popular? I mean, we kind of mentioned Elf, but is there any popular Christmas movies that you're just like, why? Why do people like that?
I mean, I don't know who is watching all of the like Hallmark things.
Right.
Oh my god. Okay, I have one. Via loves.
Okay.
I hate it. Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if I've seen that specific one.
It's got is it Matthew McConaughey? I think. And it's
I might have seen it.
It's the classic Scrooge story,
yeah. Christmas
except
Carol type
it's
thing.
his girlfriends.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that. I couldn't
It's
weigh
just
in on
it's
my
exactly
opinion,
what you would imagine it would be, but I guess it's so campy and like dumb that people like it. It's like yeah. Stuff like that. And again, the Hallmark movies, there's so many every single year. I think I actually saw a few of like the Christmas Prince movies. I don't remember anything about them, but like they're infinite. They're infinite. It's like they were AI generated before AI was a thing. Just AI generated. Oh, there is a royal guy and a girl who likes to knit, and they have romance on Christmas. Amazing. Why? Why do we need so
That's
many?
how they all are, man. People just eat them up. They just eat them up. Yum, yum.
They're literally more formulaic than like children's movies.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just, people find comfort in the
comfort.
predictability.
Sure, yeah.
They don't want to be
feel it.
thrown off guard,
Yeah,
especially
I
with
get it.
Christmas,
I get it.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm on your side, but I
Yeah.
do understand where people are coming from.
Some of them are so bad. I'm sure there's some that are worse than others,
Yeah.
to be fair. We need to have like an expert in the Hallmark Christmas movies to be like, okay, no, there's some good ones like this one and this one.
Yeah.
But hey, you stay away from,
because I've seen a decent amount of rom-coms or just like romance movies, Christmas romance movies, and it's really got to be something special to push above like a 6 out of 10 at most.
How about Barbie and the Nutcracker?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's like an 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much any Barbie movie. Or like the Bratz movies.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bratz did a Christmas special, but
What's
good.
your opinion on the Die Hard controversy?
I've never seen Die Hard.
What are you doing?
So my opinion on the controversy...
Yeah, give me your very informed opinion.
Because what is it? Just it takes place on Christmas? Why do people consider it a Christmas
takes
movie?
place like there's a Christmas party happening at this company, and then a bunch of stuff happens.
Because I'd say in general, as long as Christmas is given, either it takes place, within the Christmas like week, like knowingly, not just like, hey, it's Christmas, and then a whole movie happens. If there's anything Christmassy, there's decorations up.
Is that possible? Like, if you're writing a movie, making it take place on Christmas is a choice. It's like not just like if you're just writing a story, and it happens to be Christmas at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's a choice.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If they chose for it to be Christmas, I think
then it
should be a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Maybe not a Christmas classic, but it could, like, something I would put, not a Christmas movie, but a movie I would throw on during Christmas because it's like, look, they're celebrating Christmas
but
too.
Who cares? What other movie is like, I only watch the movie if it's the same time in the movie as it is in real life?
Well, see, that's what I was thinking is I want to find more, because we talked about Thanksgiving movies, how there's very little of those. I want more, because some movies I want to rewatch, but I have no reason to rewatch them. I want other times where I'm like, time to sit down and watch all these movies. Because I watch a lot of horrors around Halloween. I want other things like that.
Yeah,
all my 4th of July movies. I don't know.
Independence Day, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Or just, I don't know, maybe in the summer I watch all my like summery movies.
Summer vibes.
Yeah, they're just like the lighthearted, uplifting summer vibe movies.
Honestly, we need to have playlists like we have for music, but for movies.
Right? We should do that. Curate them. I mean, we could just, make like lists on Letterboxd or something.
For different times of year, different dates. Yeah. Hey.
Different months.
On September 23rd.
This is the one.
Gotta watch this.
We comb through all the movies, find out the date, if they specify the date.
Anytime they have the date in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
You gotta watch it on those days.
There's probably a thing that already does that, but that would be cool. Of like every day you can check and like, hey, these are the movies that have the date of this day.
That'd be cool. Tony.
What?
I like Christmas.
I do like Christmas too. It's not underrated. It's probably overrated, but I do enjoy a good Christmas.
Yeah, it's just because usually, there's some stressful things that come with Christmas and, time constraints of getting gifts and blah, blah, blah. Some families obviously have some drama.
It's fun. It's fun finding an excuse to get excited for something, even if it's stupid.
Exactly. Exactly. It's something to look forward to. The music is such a vibe. Right. The movies are such a vibe.
Which, bringing back around for a second, which is why I like the Game Awards and the Summer Games Fest, I guess, too. Whatever. It's kind of the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
Because, I used to love E3.
Right.
Even if there wasn't anything that amazing or cool, it's just fun to get excited about stuff.
Yeah.
Even if it's forced.
I like things I can look forward to yearly, which is why like the VHS films we said they're kind of coming out yearly.
Yep.
And there's some other movies, like even if they're garbage, they put out something every year.
Are you gonna watch Terrifier 3?
I will, yeah.
You see the teaser for that?
Yeah, which is Christmassy.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be a Christmas
be on the list
movie.
next year.
Yeah. I got Home Alone, Christmas with the Kranks, and then the bloodiest shit you've ever seen.
Hell yeah,
my
baby.
boy Art the Clown. Yep.
I haven't seen those. I've just seen little scenes.
Yeah, they're
incredible.
Not good, but they're schlocky, just gore fests.
They're not good, but I watch them.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. But
God.
Yeah, the vibes are immaculate. Also, I just like lights. I like lights and lighting things up and decorating.
Eventually, I'm gonna have one of those houses with that has
like jamming and
the lights going to like I don't even know.
Yeah. You were gonna do that one year, weren't you? Or looking into how?
Yeah, I was looking into it, but that was before. I'm sure now they have all the technology that does it so easily. But back then, it was like you had to really know what you were doing to do that. Like you had to do like a lot of electronic shit, which I was doing electronic shit, but that's like high voltage stuff I was too scared to do.
Well, just start on a mini scale.
Yeah.
Work your way up. But Christmas is a good time,
Is
guys.
Frozen a Christmas movie?
Just because it has ice doesn't make it a Christmas
Well, that's
movie.
my question.
I don't know. Where do you draw the line?
Probably not.
Yeah.
What about Mr. Popper Penguins?
Penguins? Yeah,
Whatever that movie's called.
Maybe. If it snows, if it has a penguin in it, if it has a polar bear in it.
True.
If there's a lot of guys named Chris in it, then it is a Chris
Or Mass.
Mass. If it weighs a lot.
Yes.
A Mass movie.
Or Kringle. Or
Kringle.
Noel. Or Jingle.
If it rains on some deer. Christmas movie.
Can't name a single movie. Maybe Bambi.
Bambi. It might rain on her once or twice. Yeah. Metaphorically rains on her when mom.
Okay.
Christmas. Too soon.
Too soon, bro.
Well, that's Christmas, baby.
That's Christmas,
That's our
baby.
first holiday special. Our first special in general.
It's high effort.
Well, if we miss another week, just know, I think we have an excuse. It's the holidays, boys. It's the holidays. All right. And I'm going out of town after that, so things are getting a little wonky. I promise it's not us being lazy or something. It's just you understand. You get it. Either way, I appreciate you guys sticking around.
Yeah,
and,
baby.
If you want to know if we're going to miss a week, just follow us on the socials. We'll let you know, but we're doing our best. Just because we missed a week doesn't mean we stopped making things. We'll still keep coming. Don't worry. We'll be back. But
you always come back, just like Springtrap in
just like Springtrap.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's a Christmas movie for sure.
True, because it's like Five Nights at Freddy's. You got it. Golden Freddy.
Five missing kids.
No.
4.
Okay.
Well, everybody, just want to say happy holidays
Happiest of days
from the Off Angle
to all of
Boys.
From us to you.
From our hearts, from our homes to yours. Have a happy one, a merry one. Whatever you do, if you spin that dreidel, you light that menorah,
Roast
you light
a
the
Yuletide
Christmas tree.
log. Crack a figgy pudding, maybe.
There you go. And if you for one reason or another end up alone this Christmas or something, you got us. We'll keep you company.
Yeah, just come to my house.
Yeah. The address will be in the description.
Don't come to my house. I'll call the
The
police.
address will be in the description. And yeah, we'll see you when we see you. But
we'll see you next week. We'll make it happen.
all right.
We'll make it work.
If we didn't upload it, it's Tony's fault.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
He's
I'll
putting
take
the
it.
promise
I'll take
out
it.
there. But thanks, and stay away from the fruit gums. Don't ask for fruit gums for Christmas.
No.
Anything but fruit
No.
gums. All right, boys.
y'all.
Happy holidays.
Happy.
Off Angle.